If we only have one battery and one device needs two, we can make a temporary battery using aluminum foil. Roll the foil into the shape of a battery and insert it into the device. Now it turns on. To prevent our hard-boiled eggs from cracking, we can drop a few matches in the water with the eggs. Nail clippers are always good to have around the house. We can use the file end as a temporary screwdriver to tighten down any loose screws on our pots and pans. We can also use them to crack open sunflower seeds. Another interesting use for nail clippers is to fold them so that they form a stand. We can use this stand to hold up this spiral-shaped mosquito repellent. Usually, when using a can opener, we'll cut out the top of the can in a circle like so. But other times this is not the easiest or most convenient way. So instead we can also cut on the side. To make clean straight cuts in our baking paper or aluminum foil, we can do this. Place two cutting boards together so that there is a small gap between them. Pull out the desired length and cut in between the two boards. A simple rubber glove can be quite handy to have around the house. First, we'll cut off the fingers of the glove. We'll then apply a band-aid to the finger in this crisscross shape, and then put one of the glove's finger over it to protect it from water. We can also use one of the glove fingers to seal off the top of this glass bottle. And for the rest of the glove, we can cut it into thin strips. These strips can substitute as rubber bands. We can use them to secure garbage bags around the bins and use them to seal packages. Putting on the ends of the cutting board will prevent the cutting board from sliding around. To help keep bananas fresh for longer, try this. Cut off each individual banana and wrap the end with aluminum foil or tape. We can also use the banana peel as a meat tenderizer. When boiling meat, place a banana peel in the water while the meat cooks. Once it's finished, discard the banana peel. When cutting cauliflower into small pieces, we're often left with lots of little pieces that fall off. To prevent this, try cutting the stalk in half and then pulling the pieces apart. This keeps everything nice and neat. To quickly mash boiled potatoes, place them into a sieve and then press them through the sieve using a similar-sized bowl. Then we'll add some butter and milk and then whisk everything together for perfect mashed potatoes. Here's a tasty way to prepare chicken wings. We'll start by removing the tips of each wing and then make a cut so that we can pull out the bone. We'll make more cuts on the other end so that we can pull the meat down the bone, similar to a drumstick. Next, we'll season the chicken with paprika, black pepper, coriander, garlic powder, basil, and salt. Mix well and cover with mineral sparkling water. Place in the fridge overnight. Lay out the wings on a baking tray and place in the oven preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes. Our chicken wings came out looking great and tasting delicious. We can use these vinyl gloves to create rubber bands as well. The strips can hold together the sliced apple so that it doesn't brown. Here is a way that we can soften up this dry bread again. Place it in a sheet of aluminum foil and fold it shut on all sides. Then we'll place the pieces into the toaster and toast like normal. The bread will come out hot and soft. Our last recipe for today is a mushroom cream soup. Clean the mushrooms using a cloth or a paper towel. To give the soup a nice light color, we can remove the stems and then remove the dark part underneath the mushroom with a spoon. Once that's finished, we'll lay out the mushrooms, potatoes, and onions on a baking sheet and season with salt and pepper to taste. Drizzle with vegetable oil and bake the vegetables in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 18 to 20 minutes. Place the baked vegetables into a saucepan and cover with hot water. We'll add majoram and thyme. Then pour in cream to give it a white color and a richer flavor. Bring to a boil and boil for 1 to 2 minutes and then remove from heat. Use an immersion blender to blend the soup to a creamy consistency. Garnish with parsley to serve.